In a shocking turn of events, tensions within WWE's Judgment Day faction have reached a boiling point, with Finn Bálor openly blaming Rhea Ripley for the group's apparent implosion. The faction, once a dominant force on Monday Night Raw, has seen internal fractures widen in recent months. Now, it seems that leadership conflicts and shifting alliances are driving a wedge between its core members, with Bálor's accusations placing Rhea Ripley squarely in the crosshairs. The rise and fall of Judgment Day. The Judgment Day faction, which initially began as a sinister alliance led by Edge, has grown into one of WWE's most feared stables. After the ousting of Edge, Bálor, Ripley, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio took control, each playing an integral role in the group's dominance over WWE's roster. The faction flourished, with Bálor leading as a seasoned veteran, Ripley reigning supreme as WWE Women's World Champion, and Priest holding the coveted Money in the Bank briefcase. Their success seemed untouchable. However, the cracks began to form as ambitions grew and the lines of authority blurred. Finn Bálor, known for his fiery persona and leadership qualities, appeared increasingly sidelined. Meanwhile, Ripley, with her unmatched success and influence, began to wield more power, shifting the balance of control within Judgment Day. Bálor's blame game. Recent backstage reports and in-ring confrontations suggest that Bálor feels undermined by Ripley, whose leadership style has clashed with his own vision for the faction. According to sources, Bálor believes Ripley has been consolidating power behind the scenes, making decisions without consulting him and pushing her own agenda. The situation came to a head during several recent WWE Raw episodes, where Bálor's frustration was palpable, often exchanging tense glances with Ripley during their matches. In an interview segment on Raw, Bálor didn't hold back, expressing his dissatisfaction with how things have unfolded. "Judgment Day is falling apart because of one person, and that person is Rhea Ripley," he said. "Her need for control and her refusal to see the bigger picture is driving this group into the ground." Bálor's harsh words are a reflection of a power struggle that has been brewing for months. With Ripley becoming a cornerstone of WWE's women's division, Bálor's role in the faction has diminished, and his feelings of betrayal are evident. Rhea Ripley, the true power behind the throne? Rhea Ripley has undeniably been the standout star of Judgment Day. Her brutal dominance in the ring and her charisma have made her a fan favorite and a key player in WWE's main event scene. Many believe that Ripley's success has elevated Judgment Day beyond what it could have achieved under Bálor's sole leadership. Yet, Ripley's rise has also created tension, especially with Damian Priest and Finn Bálor both expressing frustrations with the direction of the group. Some backstage sources have even hinted that Ripley's growing influence has alienated the other members, creating an environment of distrust. "Rhea's on top of the world right now, and that's great," Bálor stated. "But this is still a team. Judgment Day was built on unity, not one person's ambition. When she starts making it all about her, that's when things fall apart." The future of Judgment Day. As Judgment Day's internal strife continues to play out on WWE programming, the future of the faction remains uncertain. Finn Bálor's accusations against Rhea Ripley suggest that a major shift in power may be imminent. With Damian Priest holding the Money in the Bank briefcase and a potential world title shot in his future, and Ripley's stranglehold on the women's division, the question arises, can this faction survive? While Bálor's frustrations may signal his desire to break away from Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley has remained silent on the matter, continuing to dominate in the ring. Whether or not Ripley will respond to Bálor's accusations remains to be seen, but WWE fans are already speculating about a possible implosion and what it could mean for the careers of each faction member. In the ever-evolving landscape of WWE, one thing is clear. Judgment Day's days as a unified force may be numbered, and if Finn Bálor's words are anything to go by, Rhea Ripley might just be the reason behind the faction's downfall.